Why hello there, fellow shipbuilders, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Everwind. Episode 9, finally our airship has some organization. I kind of like the aesthetics of it being open here. And then we'll run the sort of plumbing across the interior, connecting the two wings. And then the engines can be, you know, fueled here or something. Let's actually move them now. Reminds you of Space Engineers? In a way, it sort of is. There's very similar design mechanisms at play here. Okay, so I got 4 engines now. And this project was easily a long time coming. I know. All right. And then we just need to connect the two sides. Actually, did I? Yeah, okay, I picked up a bunch of planks from that. What is the half? Take half is shift right. It's not a lot of fuel that I have, but... Oh, come on. What is split? Okay, I'll just do it like this. 16 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 and 16. Okay. Cool. We are gonna need to move some of the stuff that's in the way here. Which is fine. For now, because I'll just hold on to it. It's not like I'm low on space or anything like that. I don't like chopping my ship in half. Nothing to see here. Just, welding the two halves back together. Okay, so both halves are now connected. You can have multiple power grids if you want on your ship. Like, there's nothing stopping you functionally from doing that. But, you know, that's not how I'm designing it anyway. Alright. I'm also going to want, like, individual sections of the ship so that the crates correlate to the sections, so like an alchemy box next to the alchemy station, like that kind of design, which I'll get around to at some point as well. Now, just to make sure it powers on, okay, I must, oh yeah, I don't have it fully connected. Do I? Cool. Alright. So, power's on. So, the next thing to think about is where things get laid out, I would say, so that not everything's on top of one another. One other thing I wanted to do is get the upgrade station built before too long so that I don't lose the ability to actually craft it. So we have the smithing station, the regular crafting station, the carpentry station. We could incorporate things like windows or whatever. I just personally feel like they get in the way. So I very rarely feel the need to involve that. So for the smithing station, is this the right tool? No. Let's put the smithing station here, and then we can put the ores in the big stone chest. I feel like that's thematic. And then the rune crafting station can be opposite it. And then for the rune crafting station, I'm going to use this Right, let's just take all this stuff for now. I know I just put it here, but I've changed my mind. So the wrong tool. So the rune crafting station is going to use this golden chest as its storage type, and there's a lot of different runes, so that's why I wanted a big chest for it, because this will probably fill up with rune stuff. Even though I don't have much of it now, I'll have more of it later. Alright, so we have the block station and the carpentry station, which are similar to one another. They're not used very heavily. So what I'll probably do is, like, I'll put them up and the correlated boxes below. So processing is now plugged in. For the smith, so the repair bench, I might actually have it just up here with me. Alright, let's put the upgrade station right there. And then I'll grab the contents of this chest. And then this will have, like, upgrade materials. Like the special treasure type materials. So in the rune crafting chest, we should have runelit. But in here, we'll have, like, the specialty materials, like force crystal, blaze, and probably the powder that's over here as well. Because this is sort of specialty materials, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, carpentry. So now we have block and carpentry, which are pretty similar to one another. And we'll put their storage stuff in a standard wooden crate. And this will have just, like, plank blocks, wood, you know, glass, things like that. For food, so alchemy is going to be... I have an alchemy station, don't I? Yeah, here we go. So let's move this. I'll decide alchemy goes here, next to kind of cooking. And I'll put the alchemy chest here. So I'm going to move all my alchemy stuff, which is going to be super annoying because it's not going to be easy to do. Alright, so for now I'm just going to dump everything in there so that I can do this better. Alright, so in the green swamp-like chests, these will be my alchemy chests, and I'm sure I'm going to need more than that. Because this is not very much. You know, I'm already basically full. So we'll have multiple green chests with alchemy. All the things related to smithing, I'm going to move over to the smithing chest now. And then we'll also want maybe ship component chests, like that will have to be somewhere else as well. Oops. Okay, so smithing. Building materials. Upgrade stuff. You can see it's coming together in a more sensible way, and it's laid out in such a way that, like, it won't be confusing where things are supposed to go, etc., etc. Once it's all said and done. Is there another type of chest I can make? I'll take the small wooden crate. Oh, I don't have any of the big wooden chests. Oh, no, I did. There we go. So this new big wooden chest with the X on it, that's a perfect symbol. As I'm concerned, the symbol of the big X is going to be X means to be sold. So on the other side, this is all the stuff that I want to sell. This is my, like, junk for sale when I go to town chest. And when it fills up, it's like I need to make a sale visit. And yes, there's a bunch of wooden chests in there. That's fine. All right. Take all. I'll probably... I don't know where farming is going to go. That's a... You know, something to yet to be decided. Oh god, why did I even keep this? I don't recall picking... Oh, yeah, I crafted it. For now, this chest, this big wood chest, let me pull everything out of it, will just be my, like, other chest until I have a better idea of what it should be. So it'll be, like, food and skulls and, like, shipbuilding equipment, just like the sort of generalized miscellaneous. And there's space for another swamp chest next to there for more alchemy. So this will be skulls. The furnace should go there. Perfect. Shipbuilding pieces. I think the weapons I have here I'm going to break down. And then the spell books I'll like put in here. I don't have the refueling chest yet. And we'll have to decide where that goes eventually. Oh, I'm holding on to that. Okay. It's it might not be perfect, but it's a hell of a lot more organized than it was before. And more open, and I can walk around, which is important, I would say. I didn't necessarily make it, like, look attractive or whatever, but... it's better. Alright, so food and... jump booster. Fine. It's something. It's different. Alright, what do you want me to work on next? Will be up to you, and I'm adding one more option to the list here, if you'd like. Done. So for the upgrade station, because I hadn't talked about this, it allows you to upgrade your... I don't want to upgrade my weapon. It's worth noting. But this would raise it from a 17 to 20 damage to a 19 to 22 damage with, like, more stun block, etc. The reason why I don't want to do this is it's not a very good weapon to begin with, and it costs Crystal of Force, which is an important resource to hold on to for other things. So I don't want to waste my Crystals of Force, you know, and regret having used them for something inconsequentially garbage. Why did it say I don't have repair kits? I'm, like, literally holding repair kits. There we go. I don't know why the game was like, oh, you don't have repair kits. So it's a big bout of sorts. Before I leave here... let's do a sector scan. Okay, I was like jammed on. I was like, why aren't I moving? Oh no! I was just jammed on something. There's something going on right there. I don't know what that is, but... Oh, it's like a little campsite. But there's a spirit crystal dig beneath me. So, you got my attention. Woohoo! Chunk. You can find crystals of force and stuff like that, just like natural in the environment, which is awesome when you do. Luckily, they glow crazy bright, so it's not hard to find. Hey, a bow blueprint. Oops. Well, now you can see the benefits of the jump booster. It's not a lot, but it's not nothing. And you guys say my choice. So, here's what I want to do. I would like to scope out what's, like, around me and go to whatever looks the most promising. I know it's a bit of a cop-out, but we'll see what that is. I'm not sure. How is this not grown yet? Stupid corn. So that is dungeoned. Let's poke over there. And do a boss scan. Ideally, what and now you can see the balloons aren't physically in my way, so I can actually see. I mean, the ship looks dumb, like I get it, but I can see where I'm going, and that's what matters to me. So, look for mosses or trade. And that's my choice. I wouldn't mind also getting a little altitude upgrade and speed upgrade so that I could hit up new islands. I think that would be pretty cool. So for altitude, I need coins, bronze, crystal force, and skulls. So I got my skulls, crystals, force dust, coins, and I might not have enough bronze. I could. I just need to smelt it. Okay, and then for the speed, we just need frostwood, forestwood planks. Okay, that's no problem. Fortunately, I just told them to burn them. In fact, let's resplit up the wood. There we go. Okie dokie. Am I over the island? This is the one with the dungeon? Yep. Alright. Altitude. Up to 1,000. And speed. Up to 15. Next we'll need sulfur for speed. Actually, I think I have sulfur. Don't I? Yeah. Up to 20. Up to 25. Done. I don't think I can go that fast because I don't have enough. I don't even have the resources to like put those engines in, but you know, it'll be useful when we get there. So our... Oh, it's because our generator's turned off. Our current max speed is what? 15? Okay. Because we had more engines than we needed before. Alright, we're taking it down. Cleaning up my inventory so I'm not holding very much. Oh god. Thump. Hey, it's a bear. And, it looks, if there is a dungeon here, it's rather small. There doesn't seem to be a lot of, like, tons of underground animals, but that's fine. Oh, the shredder. Cannot shred this stuff. Right. I am, let's put this away for now. This is also a good place to get a lot of meat. If we want meat for, you know, food or whatever. Because there are these snarling boar, and then bears and stuff, which are way higher yield than the capybara. Like 9 meat off of that one critter. Get over here. I also want to see my armor proc, which isn't going to happen if you keep running from me. Well, 26 raw meat. It's really easy to get, like, oodles of raw meat when you're low. Oh, this is an easier island than the last one. I think it was lower. So they're 70s, not 115s. Nice, more honey. Now, once I level up, I could grab advanced tools and then start to get myself, like, iron set. I'm not necessarily against that. I do have a little bit of iron. I want to get iron legitimately, rather than, like, just plundering it off of dungeons. Because I feel like plundering off of dungeons has you skip some progression. Oh yeah, there's a lot of skeletons. Never mind, I take it back. I was not looking down that way. Clearly, this has got a real dungeon. Cool. The other thing is, once we get a slightly better gear, I can look for bosses. There are some thematic bosses in the game, and it's a fun fight. And I'm not quite at the gear level that would allow me to, like, win those fights, but it'd be something to do. Level up and then look for the bosses. Okay, there's clearly a wolf here. And also, I'm pretty close to the... Oh, hello. I'm pretty close to my ship, so I can be a little bit more greedy about what I grab. Oh, my electricity procced. You shot me for enough damage to proc it. There we go. So I can pick up master tools, or alternatively, continue to level up my original tree. Is there like a bear right here? Oh yeah, I would say so. Hey, Snappy. 15 meat. Oops. Alright, in terms of leveling up, if I stay with the warrior tree, finishing combo I hate because it kind of locks you into like a combo attack and you lose the ability to like control yourself. But advanced weapons, crushing blow, which increases the enemy stun duration, or even just more HP. In the Arcanist tree, I could pick up Alchemist Eye so I could start brewing potions, or pick up advanced tools. So what to level up? Warrior, Arcanist, or Engineer. So Engineer would give me the iron tools. Warrior, I would just choose my favorite, and then Arcanist gives me Alchemy 1, so I could brew some basic potions. So, up to you guys. What a lovely balcony. If only I had long, golden hair I could climb down for free. There's a joke in my family that I have very long, luscious locks of hair. They're just invisible. And if you're wondering if it's like them being cruel about me being bald, no, I started it. Okay, this... that looks like a trapdoor down there, so that is probably the start of the dungeon. And before I go down there, I'm going to put stuff away. And maybe brew up some healing potions, because it looks like Arcanist might be winning. I will bring plank blocks and planks. Just in case. I don't have any bulbs in there? I don't. Okay, I have a bunch of random foods, but I'm sure I'll like get through them, so I'm not too worried about that. And it looks like we're gonna do Arcanist. So, Alchemist level 1 gives you the ability to see the alchemical properties. It's just like swiftness, levitation. Some items, okay, I don't want to use the end heart, but some items will have like a special effect. So like eating fat, for instance, will poison you. That is not the alchemy effect. That's just like the on consumption effect. So like, if I wanted to brew health potions, porcinis would not be the way to go because they're windborne effect, not healing. And if I was to, so red herb is healing. Honey, well, honey is kind of important. So tangerines are healing. Resin's healing. And my alchemy table's right up here. The next step is to make magic liquid, mixing spirit crystal dust with water so you can actually brew potions. At the moment, I only have a level 1 alchemy bench. The upgraded alchemy benches at level 2 with jungle planks allows for more slots, and then level 3. But here's what we do. All 3 of these have healing effects. Just craft it up. So we're making 2 healing potions for when I'm a super stupid potato and I tank and I shouldn't have and I'm hurt and I need to heal. That's it. That is the whole shebang. There we go. That's how alchemy works. Pretty straightforward. Kind of intuitive. Probably didn't really require me to point that out to you. Okay, now that that's done, let's go back. Actually, let's use the... Oh, you know what? I parked perfectly, because if I want to continue to where I left off, I'm here. In fact, it looks like this castle has just like a lot more stuff that I've yet to loot in the top half. Because yeah, I never looked up. That was above me the whole time. Maybe a loot luck for the golden chest? Does that work? Bit late. Oh, yeah, this is not a trapdoor. It's just a lockbox of junk. Woohoo! I'm junk rich. Well, that was not the start of the dungeon, like I thought it was. There's stuff above me. Like on the roof. I think I can just parkour up there. In the worst case scenario, I can use the life forms sensor to figure out how to get to the enemies that are underground. Not much of a secure castle if a dude can just scale up the side. I'm gonna have to write a formal complaint to the local lord. Be like, your castle sucks. There really wasn't much up here. Ah! Going down. Okay. What? Oh, there's the door. I was like, I thought I was trapped. Alright. Compass. Where are the life forms? I don't think it has a dungeon. I think the start of the dungeon is maybe around here somewhere. Oh, maybe it's under this thing. Sorry, Crappy Bara. You're just too tasty. Whew, nice. Yep, yeah, there it is. And the first enemy is enchanted. What a way to start! Legendary Assassin. He doesn't have a lot of HP though, so he's going down quick. So he dropped fragment rooms of lifesteal. That's a really good one, and charge. Not bad, not bad. I would say, if you like dungeon diving, lifesteal is a really important one because you will have to eat a lot less. If you have the right runes and the right equipment and the right builds, you'll end up healing off of kills and not having to, like, suck down a metric ton of meat in order to heal, which is what I've been doing up until now, just because I haven't had the runes and whatnot. So you can definitely build in such a way that you are better suited for dungeon diving, which is hashtag life goals. Hello. Lots of lockpicks. Oh, that's not a chest. That's a crab. Oh, nice. There's a healing shrine here, so I can take as much damage as I want. Get out of here, crab. Well, there was no crystal there. That's unfortunate. And I'm going to be a little reckless because I know there's a healing shrine behind me, so no point in being cautious. As long as I stay alive, that is. The reason I didn't offload stuff is I'll offload stuff once this layer is done, and then I'll descend deeper. Spear trap. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get the chest. There we go. The game was like, there's a trap in front of you. It's like, I'm aware. I'm trying to loot what's behind it. Thanks, game. Okay, this level is done. Making sure I turn off my motors. Some stuff like that junk, there's not even going to be a sale value for it. Oh, plank shield recipe. I'll learn it, but I'm not going to make one. We can also just start melting down tools that I don't want. You know, there's not necessarily need to sell everything because each oh shoot. Every vendor town that we find will only have so much money on hand for purchasing power, and if we just hoard all the everything, we might not even be able to sell it all because we'll exceed their purchasing power. Okay, everything's basically put away. Let's get back down there. And maybe I can actually park closer. Thank you for tuning in to Everwind, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow explorers.